Hey guys, Adam here from Sapphire Glade Comics, back again with another video. And this video is a new comic book day review for the comics off of my pull list for December 4th, 2024. No indie titles, just Marvel and DC this week for me. We will go ahead and jump right into it and give you my thoughts on what I read. So first up we have Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider, written by Stephanie Phillips with the art by Villanelli. Basically what we got going on in this Spider-Gwen story is Spider-Gwen is currently jumping between her Earth of Earth 65 and the primary Earth of the Spider Heroes, Earth 616. And during her time on either her world, on her Earth or the main Spider Earth, she is kind of being hunted, and she has a arrest warrant out still, which is a result of from the original Ghost Spider series. And basically for this one, issue number 8, she is working on getting to the bottom of this group that wants to try a corrupt judge using an app by Tarantula, who is an anti-hero or the big bad in this. I'm not too sure, but I've really enjoyed it so far. Good action, good storytelling. Stephanie Phillips is very good at writing her stories, though it does take a while to get moving. But I think she's doing a good job with Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. And Tarantula is a pretty cool character, pretty badass, if I may say so myself. And the Black Tarantula gang is also very cool. And Spider-Gwen has enhanced powers as well, so that's also cool. And yeah, she's basically helping bring balance to her life and to erase her name of any criminal activity by doing a few things that some would say that doesn't sound very Spider character of her. And in this specific one, we are introduced to a recurring villain, Master Fear or Mr. Fear. And Mr. Fear has spread a fear toxin throughout the city, and people think other people are monsters. So the city is in complete chaos, and Luke Cage is trying to get to the bottom of why not to do a different type of justice with the mayor for this one. But it was good. I enjoyed it. All right. Next up, we have Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, Republic Under Siege. This is issue 7 of 12. And basically what this miniseries is this is after Return of the Jedi and before episode 7. And basically it's kind of how the New Republic stood up and all the challenges they've overcome and seen and a few other things. But nonetheless, it's actually a very, very good story. In this particular one, which is part 3 of the Republic Under Siege story arc, there is currently an assassin taking out high-ranking members of the New Republic, which is currently ran by Mon Mothma and Leia Organa. And Luke is trying to get to the bottom of the Acolytes of the Beyond, who may have or may not have allied themselves with Adelhard, who is a Grand Moff of the Empire, and he wants to show his power, basically show that the Empire is not dead, that he alone can uphold what Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader were trying to do during the Empire, and pretty much attack the Republic from all ends. But basically here we kind of go through the various story arcs. It was kind of a little disjointed, I'll be honest. But We go to the mercenary planet of Khalid, I think, and they have a discussion there about Eldahar's aspirations and why they don't think it's a great alliance anymore. And then also they're sending someone to attack Luke Skywalker. Then we go into the bounty hunters with Valence, and Valence is trying to alert the New Republic spies, and the assassin catches wind of that, and it's a very good story. I've been enjoying it. All right. Next up is JSA number 2. I'm not 100% sure how this follows up with the last Justice Society of America series. Basically, here you have the JSA, and they were investigating a couple of things where half their missing members are no longer around, and the Injustice Society is in here. It's written by Jeff Lemire. It's a good book. I don't know too much about it, but I'm reading it because it's on my pull list, and anything that gets put in my pile at my local comic shop. Shout out Comic Logic in Ashburn, Virginia for providing me my books. And if you guys are in Ashburn, Virginia, I highly recommend go check out Comic Logic. They are Loudoun County's only comic book shop. Or you can also buy old comics from me at SapphireGladeComics.com. But JSA has it's a good series, but it's hard for me to review because I'm not familiar with all the characters, unfortunately. All right. Next up, we have Superman Action Comics. This is issue 1078. This is Phantoms Week 9, and this is the start of the Fall of House of El story arc. So basically, this has been a long, ongoing story. And basically what we got here is we have Superman just got out of the Phantom Zone after taking out, I already forgot the guy's name, but some big guy that took all the matter into himself, and he exploded. And also inadvertently drained the sun. And what we see going on here is the end results of that. And basically there's some issues occurring, and Superman has to choose between who to save and who not to save. But of course, being Superman, he's like, I'm going to save everyone no matter what. So great storytelling, great story. It comes out weekly right now. It is a $5 comic, so it's a little expensive every week, but nonetheless, it's been a great read. And this also includes a Supergirl story, and Supergirl story is a story about a prisoner that she has to take. And this prisoner is a devourer of worlds, kind of like Galactus, but this one does it against their own will, and they feel they're in danger, and it's up to Supergirl to play judge, jury, and executioner for this person. So her story's been very, very good. So I highly recommend, if you're not reading Action Comics right now, pick it up. Look in the dollar bins, look in the recent back issues, look for sales. Pick it up. It's a good read. I've been enjoying it. Next up, we have Batman issue number 155, and basically what we got going on here is Batman is trying to figure out, spoiler alert, why Jim Gordon killed Mayor Nakano 2 issues ago. That is a mystery, considering Jim Gordon's history as being a good man and wanting to support the mayor in any way he could, but he also wants to be police commissioner again, and that's played with a little bit here as well. And Wayne Enterprises is having some issues again, and apparently Bruce Wayne has a half brother. We don't know who the half brother is, but if you've been reading this Batman series, you can kind of guess who it is. And basically, it's been a good read, good action like always. The artwork is by Fornes, but it's still a good. I've been enjoying it. It's a good read. Still a very good story. But I'm really curious to see where it goes and how this all plays out, and how it leads into a new Court of Owls story, possibly, and ultimately into next year's Hush 2 story arc that's being planned out by Jim Lee and a couple of the original writers of Hush. So that'll be interesting, and I recommend, if you're not reading Batman, read Batman. Next up, we have Birds of Prey, issue number 16. This is a somewhat current Birds of Prey story, written by Kelly Thompson, and Kelly Thompson is a great writer. If you read her and enjoyed her Captain Marvel runs or any of her other books and you've enjoyed those, you'll probably enjoy Birds of Prey as well. And in this Birds of Prey book, we continue our story of tracking down some missing Amazons, and they sent Cassandra Cain, aka Batgirl, to investigate. However, she gets captured. She got captured last issue. So this issue, we see her kind of escape that predicament, and we kind of see what this strange Zen place has been doing to these Amazons and what they've been experimenting on. And it brings together the Birds of Prey team of Black Canary, Barda, Vixen, Valor, and Barbara Gordon, of course. And here we see Barbara Gordon continue her mantle as being Oracle, and she does a very, very good job at that. And it's a good story. I've been enjoying Birds of Prey. Awesome story, great characters, a lot of fun, good pace. Highly recommend. And then finishing things off is Poison Ivy issue 28. I have one of the variant covers here because I liked a lot of the variant covers this week, but I could only afford so much. So I stuck with my normal pull list, and Poison Ivy wasn't on my pull list. So I was split between buying the main cover, this cover, the Nakayama dress cover. So I chose this one. I'll probably get the other two later down the road. Basically, Poison Ivy is a very good series. There's been a lot of good reviews, and she has some of the best cover art and interior artwork. And the writer is well known. This is being written by G. Willow Wilson. And issue 28 explores stuff that fell out of issue 26 and 27 about an eco-terrorist attack that, of course, Poison Ivy gets tied to. And there's all these eco-terrorists that want to follow her. They think she's this Green Knight come to save the world and all that fun stuff. But in this book, we kind of explore her struggles with that. She's trying to get her life together. She's trying to be a better person and get away from all this. And she does that by going to this town called Marshview, which is something that a town she got rebirthed basically in a previous Poison Ivy arc, which I gotta read. So I gotta go find the trade paperbacks and stuff and get caught up because I kind of jumped in on the DC All-In stuff. So yeah, but very good, very, very good story. Good pacing. I'm really interested to see where this goes, and this has been added to my pull list. So those are my new comic book day reviews, guys. I don't really have a pick of the week anymore because it's kind of hard to pick. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's a bunch of links down in the description below that can help support the channel. Subscribe, comment, like. Let me know what you've been reading, and I am going to push out more of this content for you guys because I miss doing it. So, hope to see you guys. Go to Sapphire Glade Comics to buy some old issues, or go visit your local comic book shop and buy some old issues. But I would really love you to come to my website and buy my stuff because my stuff is actually somewhat discounted and priced by cover price. So, yeah. That is everything, guys. And if you're curious what bags and boards I use, these are the BCW bags and boards. These are the modern current ones. And this has a BCW stamp on the back of it. So if you're interested in that, I'll link the bags and boards that I use, plus the little stickers down in the description below. It'll also help support the channel and support me personally. So thank you guys for watching, and you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye-bye.